Oh, and I will not be hanging out with Pet Monk on the wood this week because the wood is no more.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
I think he's starting up something new, but I don't know what it is yet. He's changing formats around a bit, and I think he's concentrating on TikTok more because Pimp Monk has been blowing the fuck up on TikTok. And his YouTube is not doing so hot, so I think he's altering focus to some degree, but he's still doing something. I just don't know what the new thing is yet. You are throwing monies at me, or is that just the value of the sword?
That's the value of the sword.
Cool. Thank you, friend.
Yep. Wish that were the value of the sword. That cost me more than that.
Well, what the game considers to be the value of the sword, as opposed to what the players asked for.
Yeah. I didn't. What it cost me is nothing compared to what I have, but it was definitely not 8,000.
Though honestly, at this point, you can probably just tell me what to search for, and like, I've got 10 million of my own gold now, so between you and other people throwing money at me in this thing.
I mean, that's fair. You know, I actually carry, apparently I've been carrying close to 46 million in my pouch. I have 14 million in my bank.
Yeah, that sword is way better than what I had. Like, 2 times better. Beautiful.
Okay,
also, I'm going to buy some new boots and gloves, because I'm still wearing bronze for those. Also, hello, Rays. Imagine the name of a river. Yes. Oh,
Girl with surprised eyes. I love it.
That's not the word I heard earlier.
No, it's not.
Huh. Alright, let me see. What's that other stuff I'm wearing?
In my bank, I currently have 18,727,000 coins. See, I didn't really get that with much assistance, though, so... And I didn't grind for it, either. That was just how it do.
Just how it end up sometimes. It's the same thing with Final Fantasy XIV right now. My main character has probably more money than I can manage to spend unless I go out of my way to try real hard.
So stay away from the market boards.
I've actually been using them a little bit, but only for weapons. I've also got, like, almost 1 million. And the weapons I've been buying have been, like, 50,000 or something.
So stay away from all glamour gear then, because that's where a lot of your gil will end up going if you're not careful.
Yeah, probably. Luckily, I don't really care much about glamour.
Some of them do look pretty cute.
Oof, this one's fucking spicy on the player market.
Uh-oh.
$170 million, or gold, but still. That's spicy. I was actually looking at something that was 1.3 million. So it means I'll probably end up paying 1.5 for it. Wow, the prices dropped for the rainbow wings. Holy shit. Those are worth fuck and or all now.
Alright, so I got some boots. Let's get some gloves.
Oh, that's a player market for you.
Also, Larson, Rays, let me know what the audio is like this week, because my audio settings had changed themselves today, so I don't know what the audio balance overall is like right now. Let me know if the game's too loud compared to me or compared to Kai and Snow.
And my audio has changed since the last time we were here, too.
I'm wondering if there was a No BS or Windows update that did that.
So mine was purposeful.
Oh.
That my audio changed. That was perfect sync.
It was.
Why is this person a pink wireframe with a cloak?
Question.
Because they want to be. And that's obviously a nervous system.
Well, the nervous system is the human wireframe.
Nope, don't
Also,
like
why
that.
why do his pelvic bones have nerves in them?
You have nerves up through that area. Yeah, you have your nerves sort of. Of course, it could be just not nervous system, but so much like veins and shit.
It seems like it's a made-up thing they're doing that's sort of like halfway between bones and halfway between nerves. It doesn't look actually anatomically right to be either one entirely. In any case, put on. Oop, oop.
I don't grind, but I will gladly pick up people's shit that they throw away and sell it. That's also how I've made a lot of my money.
How do I
Things that are worth itty bitty amounts.
How do I clear an entry on the Grand Exchange that I've already used and don't want there anymore?
You go into it and you cancel the order.
Yeah, but how? All I see is collect and repeat.
Huh?
Alright, look at the stream right now.
Okay.
I don't see a cancel thing anywhere. Also, why is there gold sitting here? Why do I have coins to collect after I bought something?
That's the money that was left over.
They didn't... Okay. They didn't want the entirety of what I offered. Okay. Why do I have to set an offer number if it's not going to take all of it? Why don't they just tell me what it costs and take that?
It does. What it does is that you offer the most that you'll pay for it, and then it will find you the lowest amount that it will cost you.
I see. Still, I don't know why it doesn't just look at what's available and be like, it costs this much.
Because there's so much available. That there's, like, literally millions of the same item.
I suppose that's true.
All different costs. This is a much cleaner way of doing it. I much prefer this over the bullshit that they did in Star Wars. Desperately do I prefer this.
I don't even remember how it worked in Star Wars.
Oh, it was a fucking mess. That's what it was. That's how they did it. They made it a mess.
I believe that, but I don't remember the details. Also, Larson, how does that sound now? Okay. I have bought new boot. So I now have full mithril gear.
Dude, just a new boot? Just one boot?
Yes. I'm gonna throw it at people. And I've
you have
sold
to
my
use
old
a chancla for
bronze. A what?
You have to use a chancla for that. You can't be throwing boots at people.
What's a chancla?
Yeah, it's some culture. I know that's tough for a Canadian, but damn.
We don't have any around here. Oh well. Happy Beer Day in the meantime, though.
Yes, happy beer day.
Here's a smooth transition for you.
Speaking of a culture.
Like, yes. Oh, speaking of drinking, I did a amusing moment last night. So after work yesterday, there was a staff party. I've already told Kai this part, but so they were doing cheap drinks for everybody from the bar. So as I came out of the dish pit after finishing my work, one of the managers greets me as I come back in to join everybody else. Asks me what I want to have to drink. So I tell her, I'm not really sure. What do we have available that doesn't taste too much like alcohol? So she says, I'll get you something. A couple minutes later, she finds me again and hands me something transparent bluish looking.
This.
I drink it and I drink it and it tasted pretty much exactly like a blue liquefied freezy. Like if you let it melt. And no alcohol taste at all. So I was like, hey, this is good. I describe it to the person I'm sitting with. And apparently it's a drink called a porn star.
Nice.
So the manager lady gave me a porn star.
But it wasn't her. Sad day.
No, I'm not talking about that particular manager. This is a different one.
Either way.
Not the one I have the hots for, although she's very nice as well.
It's still a sad day when the manager gives you a porn star and it's not them.
It's true. I did get some nice hugs, though.
Yay. Hugs are good.
It's honestly, this is the first time I've had such an affectionate manager that it's a little weird to be hugged by one of the managers of the place you work. Nice change,
and yes, though. Larson, it is the infamous slapping sandal, the high velocity assault sandal used by Hispanic grandmothers the world over, mostly in Mexico.
I'm okay. I know of this concept. I just forgot the name.
The world over in Mexico.
Yes. And hello, Wingo Bear Cub. First time you see me without my hat on. I don't do it super often, but I just got in from shopping. It's very warm out today, and I'm a bit sweaty. And I don't want to wear my hat, because I don't want all my head sweat all over the inside of my hat. So we're going commando today.
Ew.
And I'm also not wearing a hat. But dumb Tish. Okay, anyway.
Okay then. On that note.
Yeah.
Somebody
Actually,
literally just dropped something that was worth 22,000 gold. Unfucking believable.
Nuts. Speaking of work gatherings, I'm kind of looking forward to later because apparently they haven't been able to do this for the last 2 or 3 years because of COVID rules, but apparently they usually have a Christmas dinner every year at the restaurant for the staff. So that'll be pretty cool.
Nice.
I don't usually get to do Christmas dinner very often, since I don't usually go visit the family right on Christmas, because going to an airport in December is fucking madness. And I refuse to do it. The rolled over and also Space Mexico, I mean, we're not talking about Truxicans right now. Although, speaking of which, I guess I'm probably one episode of Space Mexico Adventures to catch up on, aren't I? Did you guys play the Borderlands this week? By this week, I mean last week, actually.
Yes. Yes,
the one that I missed. Yeah, I gotta watch that later tonight. How are you liking Salvador, the Gunzerker?
I enjoy Salvador probably more than I should.
I think he has a skill that regenerates health, but I'm also pretty sure he can regenerate ammo for the team as well, I think, as a skill. If I'm remembering correctly. Or maybe it's either that or it's a class mod.
I'm working on ammo regen.
It is a skill, okay.
Non-ammo use, at least.
Possibly both. I'm pretty sure there's an ammo regen either as a skill or as a class mod. I just forget which one. He was the first character I played when I played Borderlands 2, I think. I don't remember if I ever figured out exactly how to determine what his offhand weapon during dual wielding is going to be, though. I think it might be the last 2 weapons he wielded, because I know Dan said it's supposed to be slot 1 and slot 2, but that's definitely not true.
I mean, that's what it looks like on the interface.
Right, but I'm pretty sure...
It shows you which guns that it's going to use.
They may have fixed it since I played it then. I know when I played, it didn't work out that way. I think it was the last 2 weapons I wielded got dual wielded, but that may have been a glitch. And it may have been fixed since then. Alright, let's see. What quests shall we do? Ooh, combat. The ability to defeat a level 2 troll. Do you think we can do that?
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. Sounds pretty difficult.
I found myself startled earlier, by the way.
Oh? Yeah?
I looked down and there was cleavage.
Where'd that come from?
I don't fucking know. Wasn't there yesterday, I'm pretty sure.
I mean, it probably was. Unless you had a crazy growth spurt overnight.
Tits, they sneak up on you.
I mean, I wish they'd sneak up on me, but it hasn't happened yet.
Oh, which?
Not mine either, by the way. I've had those for a while. Anyway,
the Death Plateau?
I think that's what I'm looking at. I'm mostly just kind of going in order. I'm making an assumption that may be wrong, but I'm assuming that the top of the list is the lower level ones, and then they get to higher level as you go down the list. Mm-hmm. So I'm just kind of doing them in order.
Okay.
Sometimes skipping things that look like they won't be suitable, but for the most part. Yeah. Okay, so Death Plateau, we gotta go to Burthorpe Training Camp. Was that the starter city, Burthorpe?
We get to go to Burthrope.
Yeah, that was the starting city. Not only does the word sound like Burthrope, but also it seems fitting because that's where the newbies start. So it's the umbilical cord village.
It never used to be. It used to be Lumbridge.
I guess they put it in as a newbie training camp. Wait a minute. Why did they name an island after me but spell my name wrong?
Oh.
I sorry? What?
You see this shit on the stream?
Oh, Krendar?
Yeah.
Oh dear.
Space Colony Neo Mexico. I like that, Larson. What's that from?
I just made 8,000 gold coins selling donuts that people threw away.
Wow. I mean, nobody wants to eat floor donuts, so better to sell them than eat them yourself.
I mean, I would have eaten them, but 8,000 gold, yo. That was
let's see. Where the hell did
donuts,
Burthrope
by
go
the way.
again? There.
2.
Jeez, that's an expensive donut. Tim Hortons is really gouging people these days. Alright, to Burthrope. Gundam series? I knew Gundam was silly, but I didn't think they were that silly. I like it, though. Also, I think I leveled up at work this week.
Oh?
Normally I'd be really sore today, but I'm almost not sore at all.
Nice.
So that's a nice surprise. A bit stiff in the muscles and such, but not as much as one would normally expect. Especially after such a busy week, so yeah. I guess I'm getting used to this stuff a bit again, after my 2-year break. Alright, adventure line, go this way.
Oh.
I'm sorry, I was just murdering rabbits.
I mean, I'm not stopping you.
I was grabbing rabbits so that I could make more food.
You are in need of new
sandwiches. I've got some food. I think
Well,
snow ran out last week, though.
Yeah.
Listen, I'm trying to pick up your dead brethren. Stop standing where I pick you up your shit.
Stop guarding the corpse of your sister.
Oh my god, get out of my fucking way! I'm not going to right-click on your position so I don't kill you.
Larson, I think that first picture you sent, it was the Borderlands Truxican space station. I wonder how many other planets Borderlands has that's basically just a planet version of an Earth country. So far, Truxico is the only one they've mentioned that's just straight up a country from Earth. So, Kai, what skill were you grinding during the week, out of curiosity?
Archaeology, actually.
Yeah, just for shits and giggles?
Here you go, Snoo.
Oh.
I have for you this Babbitt.
That's a lot of Babbitt. Or the Babbitt.
For some reason, my adventure line disappeared.
Sometimes they do
Here.
that.
Oh, it's just this guy right here. Okay, never mind.
There's a guy there? I'm sorry?
Not right in front of me, like over here. In the training area.
Which guy?
This one.
What quest?
The one we said earlier, Death Plateau. Which doesn't sound like a newbie quest, but apparently it is.
I already did that one, that's why. Okay.
I figured you probably did.
It's not showing up for me.
The line disappeared, but it's just this guy in front of me over here, just on the other side of the wall, in front of the trainees.
We do have a quest, if you believe that you are ready.
I like how the conversation options in this case, like, what can I help you with? And one of the options is, you can't, thanks.
Yeah, this game is full of British humor like that. That sort of dry, deadpan
Yeah.
shit.
Well, I don't know if I ever told you guys this one, but speaking of dry British humor, many, many years ago when we were visiting my stepmother's side of the family in England, we were in a video store, a video rental place, like waiting at the, we're at the counter in the back, like there's an employee counter at the back of the store. We were standing there, obviously waiting for somebody to come out and help us, right? And somebody comes by a few minutes later and says, "Oh, hello, are you waiting to be helped?" And my stepmother's sister looks at him and says, "No, we're waiting for the bus." In the back of a store, right?
Yep.
He looks at her confused for a moment, and she's like, "Well, it does come through here, doesn't it?"
Nice.
This is also the same lady who. This is the same lady as well who, if you ask her if she has the time, she will say, "Yes, thank you."
Really?
The trolls have taken
Yeah, she was
up a
great.
position on Death Plateau, and we can't
Oh, and
move.
she also had a chuckle.
That's lovely.
For quite a while, like when I was in high school, we were living in a city that was on the border of the states with a river in between. So we had a bridge over to the states, and then there was an American city on that side. And at one point, we were crossing over to go. I don't know. We're going like visit a new mall on the other side of the bridge or something. I forget what we were doing. And there's always the customs officers there, and with the questions of like, what's the purpose of your visit? Where's everybody from, etc. And this same lady was visiting us from England at the time. So I was like, we're all from the city here. She's visiting from out of the country. So she wants to see her passport, the usual sort of shit. He sees that she's from out of the country. And he looks right at her. He looks at this person with an English passport and says, "Welcome to the land of the free, ma'am."
Oof.
So she just grinned at him and thanked him. And we all had a chuckle as we drove away. And how lucky she was to have escaped from the brutal tyranny of England.
I mean, as of recently, that might not be entirely incorrect anymore.
This was 30 years ago.
That's fair.
England is becoming more and more Big Brother is watching you over the last few years, but we had a laugh about that. Okay.
As you know, trolls have been pushing us. They have stone throwers lining the only part.
Troll stone throwers.
Mindless animal. Well, no. Sending you alone would be suicidal. If we can find another route, there's a cave.
Look, they're level 2.
beyond the
You can send me up there
defensive wall
alone.
to
We'll
the
be fine.
northwest, at the foot of the plateau, where you'll find a dwarf called Sabbath.
A dwarf called Sabo? Is he especially good at attacking enemy armor?
He's a surly old geezer, but a good ally. He and his wife were surveying. To get there, go northwest.
Wouldn't it be Sabo?
Then west past the tower and the ruin.
Probably.
Then turn north, and you can't miss it. If you
But he
go
said
and speak to
Sabo,
him,
so...
I'm sure that at the very least he'll be able to tell you another route up to the plateau. We really need you.
It's not his fault that he can't pronounce it right.
It will be dangerous.
He's just a collection of pixels. He can't help it.
That's fair.
Do it.
That's fair. Close at that. Oof.
That's great news.
That moment when you're taking on a scouting mission, but you're high enough level to just take out the enemy yourself anyway. Probably.
Yeah.
Okay.
Happens to the rest of us.
It does. Okay, but the foot of the plateau. Yeah, okay. West of Birthrope Castle. Which is probably... Yeah, it's over there, so... Probably over there? Alright. I think it is probably in a this way direction.
Miss how much they changed the raspberry emote. You used to bend over so low when you blew raspberries that you'd end up with your character's face and the person refused chest. It became known as the fuck. I'm tired. I was up until 4 in the morning.
She was.
Actually, for a change, I wasn't. Despite not feeling particularly sore after that work week,
Thank you, motorboating emote.
I did sleep like a fucking rock last night.
Larson for the fucking rescue, thank you.
Guessing it's out here somewhere?
Maybe?
No, this guy's not gonna let us in. It's not this mine, is it? He said it's
That
west
is
of
the
the
troll
castle.
cave.
Is it?
Well,
oh, okay.
That is
You're right.
the troll cave there, yeah.
I wonder if this is where Sabo Rounds, the dwarf, is. I hope they're not using him as ammunition. That would probably be unfortunate for him. Alright,
No, I apologize for being so tired.
That's a strange sentence.
Last night was rough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I went to bed like 2 or 3 hours earlier than usual and slept like 12 hours. And I still had to drag my carcass out of bed. Huh?
That must be weird for you.
Going to bed early is a bit weird for me. Actually, I normally sleep like 9 hours, so 12 hours is a little unusual, but not crazy. Yeah, I was wiped out. On the other hand, I'm gonna get paid well.
Yeah.
The level is greater than 1.
In any case, this is not where we're supposed to be. Maybe farther back in the cave. Or maybe not. I don't see any dwarves. The raptor. Well, that's not him either. I don't know who that is. That's not our guy. think this is the wrong cave, as it turns out, even though it sounded promising.
Well, it is the troll cave, so...
Alright, I'm
Did
told
you go
speak
to the east part of the
Sabo,
cave?
a dwarf that lives in a cave at the foot of the plateau. This cave is under the plateau. To get to it, I must travel west of the castle, past the defensive wall. Yeah, we're still inside the defensive wall. But I didn't see a way to get through it. So we're gonna have to search for that. Kosi, level? My combat level is currently 28.
Like I said, greater than 1.
Which is greater than 1.
You can climb the stairs here. I don't know if that
See
means
that?
anything.
Can we get down on the other side? Let's see.
Unsure.
Doesn't seem like it. Maybe we have to go
'Cause that's
around the...
I know that's a members area over there, so...
Maybe we have to go around the building on the other side. I'll scout ahead a little bit.
Actually, I was looking at it. This is the east side of the castle.
That we're on? Yes.
Yes.
So we gotta get around to the other side of it. Maybe we go through in the middle.
Welcome.
What?
Welcome.
What?
Welcome to Warriors.
Warriors Guild.
You born? Then
You know, they don't want to let me in. Hold on. Let me double check the quest. Is this a members quest? I think I have my list set up to not show those though. Yeah, it should just... This is a free-to-play quest. Part of the thing that's a little confusing is is this the castle up here? Because it says west of the castle. I don't know where the fuck the castle is. I guess this is it here. Which would suggest that this is the cave, but the guy's not in there. I didn't see him.
discovered an up, but something tells me that this is not an up that would be safe for either of you.
Wow, what level are they up there?
42.
Oof,
Yeah, that might be a little much.
And they are aggro as fuck.
Yeah, we'd explode.
I might take 2 or 3 hits, but I would still explode.
I mean, I'm chunking them pretty well, but...
Yeah, but you're like, what, level 55, 60?
I'm level big.
Yes. Definitely much more big than we. Cave at the foot of the plateau.
Thing is this appears to be a direction that could be correct.
I just discovered the cave itself is not west. It says, okay, we gotta go west of the castle, past the defensive wall, then go north and look for a cave. Which could still mean this cave though, actually, but I didn't see him in there.
I mean, if it's west of the castle, then look for a cave. That's the only one there.
I guess I'll look again, because...
Did you look in all 3 sections?
I thought I did, but I'm gonna check again.
I guess technically 4 sections, because there's that central hallway, and then there's 3 parts. Northwest.
He's definitely not in the central hallway. I have checked that. There's somebody there, but it's a different person. Oh, he's
Yeah.
not in here.
There's
Event-
a section up here that looks like you could walk through if you had the ability to.
I mean, you can do everything that you have the ability to.
Just come look.
Yeah, I saw this thing earlier. It's not interactable for me, though. I guess this is maybe a thing you can get through if you've unlocked it through another quest or something, maybe?
I guess.
That's why I was checking, because I don't have
Yeah.
this quest, obviously, so...
Yeah, I can't do anything with it.
Adventure line
does.
keeps leading out, but then after that, it doesn't show up
Oh,
anymore.
have you not accepted the quest from the NPC yet? Because I don't have an adventure line anymore. Your adventure line might be pointing you to the quest giver. You have to make sure you talk to him about the quest, so that you actually get the accept quest window to come up.
I did.
I don't know why you have an adventure line then.
It was only in the dungeon there.
I didn't have it
thing.
in there either.
I don't know then.
Double check. Try talking to him again and see. Hold on a second. What is... Okay, well that's... Okay. I feel a little silly now. That section of defensive wall we were trying to climb over to get past, there's actually a gap we can walk through at the side. We could have just walked past the whole thing. And
Wait,
there's a different
seriously?
cave over here. Mm-hmm.
Is northwest of here, past the defensive wall. Then his cave is to the north.
Yeah. Alright, I found a spot here. Snow, come back to that wall section where that cave entrance was.
I find it funny that we're over here in what is technically a members area.
I don't even know where y'all are.
Over
That's why
by
I
that
told you to-
crack in the wall.
Yeah, remember when I said come back to the cave entrance where the defensive wall was?
So off
Alright.
to here.
Right here. Yeah.
Yes.
I discovered we can just walk past this wall. The gap's big enough to get through. Okay, now there's another cave over here that we're going to investigate. See if maybe this is the right place.
I said that's probably it.
Probably. Yep, this is it. He's literally the only thing in here.
Hello.
Gotta love it.
What are you after, eh?
Wow, he's one of the dwarfiest dwarves that ever dwarved.
Ambush the
That's
trolls,
fair.
eh? That's an idea. First good one I've heard the guard have in a long while.
If I could see him, I'd probably agree
But
with
it's
you.
not my problem, so I suggest you take your fancy talk elsewhere.
It's a combination of his look and his voice. He sounds like a right proper dwarf. Aye.
Well, try not to get in me way, because I'm not going to help you.
Also, he's a stubborn git,
Fine,
which is also very dwarfy.
fine. You're really not going to move, are you? All right, I'll help. If nothing else, I don't want you standing there watching us while I sleep.
I think we deserve XP just for out-dwarfing this dwarf.
Well, if you want up there, you've got two choices. The first one is you can try the airy-fairy, lackluster, shoddy way, clambering over the rocks like some cross-eyed goat.
Just told me to get myself off.
Bopping
I don't
around
do that,
like a
friend.
fool, scrambling about hand
Dude.
over hand, foot over foot.
Actual.
Nobody's meant to get around like that, man. It's demeaning. Ah, the proper way, under the rocks. Harder way, man. The trolls might be thick, but they'll spot your cart and rubble out by the
Okie dokie.
break into one of the natural caves under here. That'll sort you out. Then you can enjoy the wonderful sport of caving and potholing. Ah, the great feel of scrambling hand over foot through dark, dank passages. Bliss. Well, I didn't get much time to do anything but make some notes before the trolls came. I bet Frida had time to put them all together. She's a bit soft in the head from all the living on the surface, but still a canny lass when it comes to geology.
She's a bit soft in the head from all her time living on the surface.
You can't miss her place. It's a little house to the west of here. You just need to follow the only path in that direction, and you'll get there. I don't know why she keeps to that place when we have a nice comfy cave right here we can turn into a proper home. It's you lot that I blame. All you gallivanting around on the surface has turned her head. Aye, see you later then. Watch it.
That was weird. That last line of dialogue didn't start until I'd already clicked the button to close it, so he got halfway through a sentence and then just stopped. Alright. I think that voice actor had a little bit of fun with that role.
Yeah?
Certainly seems like it.
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, just to let everybody know, tomorrow is going to be a 9 o'clock stream instead of 6, so that I can try to do an episode of the podcast this week, because I had to miss the last two because of all this working too many days nonsense. But apparently we just hired a new dishwasher, so hopefully he works out better than the last one did. By which I mean shows up for work.
I mean, that's definitely a step in the right direction.
That's a step that we didn't get with the last guy. I think he showed up 3 times, and that was about it. Alright,
Maybe
so
cut themselves on too many mashed potatoes, didn't realize it was such brutal work.
Yeah, well, he'll have to harden up to tolerate the mashed potatoes, I suppose.
Honestly, the first time that happened to me, I probably would have bounced too, being like, what the fuck is this witchcraft?
Thankfully, we don't have any of that dangerous shit where I work, but we do have a big bin full of water that we soak the cutlery in so it doesn't get all dried and crusted on, and a couple days ago somebody dropped a pizza cutter in there. Like, that's fucking dangerous. Let's have a bin full of spoons and forks in murky water where I can't see what's in there, and then put a fucking pizza cutter in there.
Hello? How can I help you?
Luckily, I have never experienced a pizza cutter that's, sharp.
It was sharper than the other things that are in there.
I've had spoons that were sharper than pizza cutters. They kind of just sort of push shit out of the way. They don't really cut.
It's not a very good name, is it?
And even if they did start out sharp, like the first time you use it, you're gonna round that edge to where it's basically fucking useless as a knife. The nature of having something sharp that is designed to have your weight pushed into it, and then dragged across a hard surface, and rolled. They're not
probably
long
not
for
all
this
that
life.
sharp, but they're still not supposed to do that. It's still a bit of a risk.
That's fair. That's fair.
Potentially. Although, there are steak knives in there which are probably sharper than it is, but still. They're also
Fair.
not a round blade that is technically a blade on every single side, so... Luckily, I don't have to reach into it, really. But still. When dumping it out, there's a potential risk that it could land on your other hand or something. Alright, survey.
What do you want that for? Oh, he would go telling you that, the old duffer.
The old duffer.
There are some, but he doesn't understand that humans like you prefer running about and climbing over things instead of digging around.
There's some sunflowers up here.
Yes, that sounds about right. He's always hated it. Ever since I managed to get from Remington to Tavaly overground faster than he
There were
went
potatoes, and then I
underground.
took them all.
He tried
Ah.
going overground himself next time, slipped on some snow,
No, there's
and ended
potatoes.
up bashing his shoulder on a rock. Bless him. Anyway, this survey. I can make a start on it after I get back from town. So you'll have to wait for me to be
See
done
the
with
sunflowers. I can't do anything with them though.
The survey we made is written in some very technical
Like they're not
terms,
interactable for
and I'll
me.
need to dig out all the information for you.
No, but the potatoes are. You can steal their potatoes.
I can steal their potatoes.
Just be careful when you're handling them.
They make
They might get
popping
mashed
noises.
and then cut you.
Well, I could, but I really
On the
need to get
ground,
the climbing
there's an
boots
eggy.
spiked. If
There's
I
an
don't have that
eggy.
done, I might run into trouble if the weather turns.
But I don't see any keykerns anywhere. That's a joke just for Snowcat.
So,
Sorry.
fun fact, that stupid quest there, I actually was like,
that
oh
sounds
gosh,
like a pretty good idea.
like
You're on.
when I first
I'll
was
make
starting
a
out
start while you go
with
take
that,
care of
it's like,
this little job for
okay,
me.
where am I supposed to get an
Just go
egg
and
to
see
give to this
Dunstan.
Keykerin?
He knows how I like
Am I gonna? Am I gonna?
man. For a human, obviously.
I literally just had to go to one of the cellar
In one of the
stalls,
houses to
buy
the
an
east of
egg,
Berthorpe
come back,
Castle.
hand it to him.
His is the
Here's
one in the
egg.
middle.
Somehow I just always
I
had one
don't-
already.
They changed it to where that you were eventually going to get that as a quest reward, so you
Uh-huh.
didn't have to deal with that anymore. But
Yeah.
oh my gosh, I was frustrated.
In fact, it would probably
Yeah,
And
Kai,
that
we're talking about
happened-
use the home
we're talking about there's a
telephone
race
as well. It saves
in
you running all
Final
the
Fantasy
way there,
14
then
of
all the way back.
for some reason this race is obsessed with eggs. And so you have a quest where you have to get help from one of them, so you do it by bringing them an egg.
I have for you some woofo meat.
Climbing boots.
The Twitch chat of cutlery, no edge, and all edge and no point. It's true. It's true. Unless it's me, then it's still edgy, but I usually make a decent point.
And that's why you're fun to have in people's chats. Alright, let's see.
Today I was just waiting for the wrong person to come into my chat. It was such unintentional bait. But knowing the internet. You still there, love?
Was grabbing a picture to show you what these little boogers look like.
They are kind of cute. Even if you have to fight
5%.
most of them.
I first sent you a trade to give you some woofo meat.
Snow, when you've got the link, you might as well toss it into
Oh,
Twitch
you have
chat
no inventory
in general,
slots?
so that Larson can see what the hell we're talking about as well.
How did you fill up your inventory?
Great question.
Probably with potatoes.
Potatoes and rabbits and maybe some spare firewood.
You have no free inventory slots, love. They won't go anywhere.
You could try giving some things back to Kai, maybe, during the trade.
Yeah, that'll do. I'll take your potatoes. You can have the cooked meats.
Apparently, according to my email, I just got a direct message on Twitter of somebody just saying hi. Somebody I've never heard of before.
That's not sketchy.
All right, let's take a look. And all right, who wants to take bets on whether or not this person is a graphic artist trying to sell me business?
Either
Let's
that or some prince.
Or an e-girl type.
There's a kicker in pictures.
Well, apparently it's another streamer.
Oh.
They're still reacting to my support streamers hashtag, anyways. I'm a little bit more confused about what they want, though.
A full backpack of potatoes gets you 25,000 gold.
Hmm.
Now you know.
It's so expensive because of how dangerous mashed potatoes are.
Yes.
So quick emergency break. My bladder has decided to rear its head, so 1 sec.
All right, we'll just declare it an overall break then. Back in a
Aight.
minute, everybody.
Eat.
I might as well go pee as well. Boop. Well, that link isn't working for me, Kai. Blargle.
Argle.
I don't know what your link there was, but it didn't work.
That was the link to your
To
the picture of the doohickey.
Yeah. Alright, so I've seen the picture then, but my browser didn't know what to do with the link. For some reason.
Weird, it worked when I did it.
Here, I'll find an equivalent picture for people. Should have worked, but for some reason not. They have some interesting names for these guys. Usually it's like egger or egg beater or stuff like that, but then I saw one called a poulterer, which is an interesting word I've never seen before. Yesterday was kind of strange at work, though. We were having a really quiet day, and then suddenly 30 people walked in together.
Huh. That's a day.
Yeah, like, apparently some kid's family and friends were having a birthday party. Just spontaneously. Like, they didn't make a reservation for it, they just suddenly showed up.
Spontaneous birthday party. That's a thing. Those don't typically happen spontaneously. Because,
Right?
you know,
Not at that size.
you can typically plan them at, you know, they
You could.
happen once a year.
You could, but they didn't.
How do you spontaneous something that happens once a year?
Great question. I didn't ask them. So how's the potato money going?
Pretty well. Hey.
Also, it looks like it was Snowcat's turn to fall in this time.
Oh,
I mean, I would have thought she'd be back by now, right?
that's fair.
Attack chicken, level 1. That's the problem with the boss fight last night, or last week. We didn't have an attack chicken. They're vaguely rat-like, yeah, Larson. Somewhat. Oh yeah, I
Okay,
decided
rats
to
are
respond. I decided to respond to that weird DM that just came out of nowhere and said hi. And then they followed up with "How are you?" and I'm like, this is a weird, vague conversation to be having with a complete stranger. Like,
I mean, that's how you make non-complete strangers, by having that, though.
well,
Maybe.
you'd think you'd drive closer to whatever point you're trying to make rather than just making regular conversational small talk.
Unless that
You
is
know?
the point.
I don't know. It seemed weird.
Somebody
know.
over here showing off full Zamorak armor. Not too bad. I personally find it ugly, but it's not too bad looking at least.
Is it good armor?
It's rune armor with trim, basically. Nothing special.
Mm.
It's just very expensive because it's very rare.
So they're showing off some bling then. Still, rune armor is definitely beyond what I'm capable of wearing, so that's something. Ooh, there's War Priest armor, huh? Fungal equipment? What? Why does this game give me the ability to wear an orc? It's kind of funny because I'm reading this. I'm in the middle of reading this one Warhammer 40k novel where the Imperial Guards are fighting some orcs, and the author seems to be very, very interested in making absolutely sure that the reader realizes that orcs are a fungal life form, because he has said so like 20 times already in the first half of the book.
Nice. Don't you love it when they find it, when your author finds a new word?
I do find it funny how once in a while authors like to show off the words they know. Like, they'll just bust out some word I've never heard of before, and I'm like, okay, I understand you want to show off your vocabulary, but you understand 99% of your readers aren't going to know what the fuck that word means, don't you? So you're just saying shit that we don't know what's going on now. Good job. You're very smart.
See, I've never run into that issue, but then again, I mean, my vocabulary is not exactly average, so
Yeah.
I
It
might
only
be...
happens to me once in a while, but it does happen sometimes, and I always roll my eyes.
That might be a me problem.
That sounds more like it's a you solution. That doesn't sound like a problem at all.
Like earlier, we were doing Mad Libs, and it asked for a silly. It asked for a silly word, and just I need to look at a pronunciation for this one because I'm not exactly good on the pronunciation, but I know the word.
Well, you're already ahead of somebody else I know who pronounces the word pronunciation. And I always love the irony of the idea that somebody mispronounces the word pronunciation. That kills me every time. Does the orc army invest in fungible tokens? I think that's the only kind of tokens they have, Larson. Maybe that makes the Imperial Guard the non-fungible ones.
Flossanassanaya lapilification
Wow.
was the word that I dropped. Which is a fantastic word that is describing something that is rare and of no value.
Nice. And also, Burnswell, no, you're not supposed to be able to see the game yet because we're still waiting for Snowcat to get back. So I'm leaving the break screen up until she gets back. We're just chatting while we wait. If I put up the game screen, you would just see me standing here doing nothing and waiting. So, I don't want to give people... If somebody enters the stream right now, I don't want them to be under the impression that we are actively playing, because we are not. Yes, Kai, that is an impressive word. What does it mean?
It's describing something that is rare and of no value.
Oh, sorry, you already said. I was distracted.
Then after
So-
that,
so-
of course, I dropped everyone's favorite nonsensical word, supercalifragilisticexpialidocious.
Even though the sound of it is really quite atrocious.
No.
Sorry that took so long. I was had to run a taru out of something.
Ah.
No worries.
We thought you were doing your Kai impression and being ambushed by 10 things while you were gone. But thankfully you don't have all these people to ambush you, so... That's what you have the cats for.
No.
Then beyond that, I had they said I think it was like an illness that I was supposed to give, and once again dropping the big words numino ultramicroscopic silicovolcanoconiosis.
I'm impressed you didn't stumble over that once.
To which Dan said, "Is I the only one that finds it incredibly hot that she can just say these?"
That's a talented tongue, I think is his point. Alright.
I do have a I do have a hard time
Smith.
with the first one. But that's because there's so many sounds, and it sounds like I'm stuttering when I'm not.
Alright. Did you guys go ahead on the quest then? Because I don't know where you guys are. Actually, Snow got disconnected. I don't know where Kai is. I'm assuming the Grand Bazaar Exchange,
I'm
whatever
over-
it's called.
Yeah, I just popped back into Birth Rope, and there's snow right
Okay.
here.
Oh. I don't know how she got over there, but okay.
I teleported.
That'll do it. Alright, we're supposed to go east to the castle now, apparently.
Yeah, I threw that first word into your Discord for you, so you could
Ah.
appreciate just why I have a hard time with it.
I mean,
Okay.
holy shit, you did better than I would have.
So
So
Gotta
many
go.
H sounds.
gotta go get those boots mended.
Yeah, let me see, what was it? House east of the castle.
That was adorable.
Is that one of these houses then?
Mm.
Or is it outside the castle again? Probably outside the defensive walls. I'm guessing this whole town counts as the castle. Maybe.
Like that person had the rainbow farts.
So they did.
I didn't see.
I need to see if I can find those on the Grand Exchange. I shudder to know how much they cost.
Alright, Snow. Let us attempt to east.
Which is
Which is east.
okay. There it is on my map. What is that dude's walk cycle there?
Sorry, guys,
The guard.
Oh yeah, here he is. I don't
The
know.
girl with the erection in her eyes.
That makes me think that she's looking at some really excited porn. Like, you know that thing where people do in cartoons where they look at something they really love and their eyes light up and the thing reflects in their eyes?
Oh yeah,
That makes me
thing
think of that.
happened in '90s movies a lot too.
Yeah, that phrase makes me think of a girl looking at a guy that she's really attracted to, and so his erection is like reflected in her eyes.
Like 90s movies things that were just not the way things
these are
worked when a
Frida's
computer
boots.
monitor was
Where
so
did you
bright
get
you could read it off of the character's face.
Yeah. Hey, these are Frida's boots. Where did you get them? From Frida, obviously.
I suppose so. There you go then.
Alright, there
Does
we
it
go.
sound?
It was. Back to Frida.
I
Yep.
am have yawn.
Sleepy
Did you repair the
Fuxin?
boots, Snow?
Yes.
Okie dokie.
I'm a little bit
Offwards we fuck then.
I said I was up late last night.
Yeah.
We all were, for the most part.
Whereas I was tiring myself out in different ways. Not even ladies this time. Though I wish.
I mean,
Also,
ladies
unfortunately-
is a great way to tire yourself out, not gonna lie.
It really is. Unfortunately, like 80% of the women working at the restaurant aren't even women because they are teens. So
I was gonna say they
Ah.
aren't even women because they are men. I was gonna
No.
laugh.
they are very definitely
been
female and very definitely like a third of my age. So bit out of the options range for me.
I just finished it about a minute.
And the
before
ones
you
that are
walked
old enough
in.
for me are all
You've
managers.
got a good sense of timing.
I mean, that could be hot. Not gonna lie.
It could be very hot, but unfortunately it probably means none of it's going to happen.
You'd get to give your manager a raise for a change.
Oh, hey-yo. I mean, I definitely would.
I'm a fucking awful person.
No.
That's why we're friends.
Oh, you turned around. I was gonna say we were touching wings. It's
Woo.
adorable.
Okay, 1 second. I
Right
can
in front of
fix.
everybody, too.
Yay!
Look at you go. You're making a diamond together.
Yeah, but she's the cute one.
Now I follow.
Alright, back to the armor-piercing bullet in the cave. No?
I
Nobody?
mean, only
Okay.
if it only if it's steel core.
I mean, that's what
and
Sabo
that- even
rounds
then it-
usually are for, isn't it, though?
No, a sabo is all a sabo is something that goes around around the bullet or the munition to make sure that it gets positive contact with the inside of the barrel.
So what you're telling me, then, is, once again, video games are lying to me.
Yes.
Got it.
Oh, what's this? Looks like the wife's done a nice simple version for you to follow.
Kind of like with, well, the big railgun that they're building, that uses a discarding sabo itself in order to make sure that the round itself doesn't get welded to the gun.
Fair point.
Kind of a big deal if that happens. So they have the sabo, which is a conductive material. That way it can do its railgun thing. And then the munition itself is non-conductive, and it launches down the barrel, or down the rails, I should say, and the sabo falls away, leaving only the high-speed projectile behind.
Like the rock that'll let you into the
I feel like having the round welded to the inside of the barrel would be incredibly bad for the next time you fire after that.
Oh, it simply wouldn't work. If that happens, then your railgun just melted down.
So it would not backfire or explode then.
Nope, it simply wouldn't.
That's probably a
You-
lot
you-
safer.
Your railgun, railgunt, if you will.
GUN''T?
Hey,
Yes.
watch it. You
Did
humans
you
sure
already
know
jump
how to
down
mind.
and run off, Kren?
Excuses.
Nope, you
eh?
ran off this time.
Hey, take these.
Into the wall.
Frida keeps sending us them. She knows
And
I'm
then
here tomorrow.
shotguns use sabos for a different reason, to make, again, sort of to make sure that it has that positive connection between the cartridge and, or the round, I should say, and the barrel, which is mostly important for a gas seal, or if you happen to have a rifled choke to make sure that it imparts some spin to it, or even if you have a full rifled shotgun, which those are a thing, weirdly enough.
I'm kind of wondering if we're going into an instanced area, because I just jumped down into the ravine here and suddenly Snowcat disappeared. Oh no,
Looks
it's not
like it.
instanced. It's just not letting me see her because she's up the cliffside and I'm not up there anymore. Jump
Whee!
down. There we go. Here we is. Here's a gap. Squeeze through the gap, ladies. There's some real animation lag on this game sometimes. Okay, so we can go over that, but we can also go up here. What's up here?
Oh.
Mm.
Waiting to find bats.
I was hoping there would be some athletics, or acrobatics, or whatever it's called, XP up here, but there was not. This is completely pointless. Maybe it's another entrance from somewhere else.
Could be.
Because it looks like the place we came in. Well, there's XP on the way down, so that's something.
My character decided to just faceplant.
Nope.
Hmm?
Me too, apparently. I tried to swing
Not
across and
me.
just fell in instead.
I did it.
Score one for the ladies. We got through.
I
The
blame
power
the
of
plate
rainbow
mail.
wings.
I blame the plate mail and the lack of rainbow wings.
Well, I didn't think you would want rainbow wings, seeing it's sort of out of character.
It is a little bit.
They don't have any other kind of wings, like ones in the Pornhub colors, or sorry, the Grinder colors.
Mm-hmm.
Which is
That's
a
okay.
joke because Krendar is not super straight. Just happens to be super straight. There's difference.
I'm not super straight. I'm just a strict vegetarian.
For the most part, me too. We get to exit a hole.
I usually prefer them as entrances myself.
Cutscene.
Is that the level 2 troll we're going to fight? Why does he look like a traveling merchant?
Hello.
The map. Why are you a talking map, sir?
Hello.
I mean, trolls are named by what they eat, so...
Also, I like how this guy's teeth are on the outside of his face rather than the inside.
Also how trolls work, yes.
Yes.
Well, people be mean to him. How dare.
Can have a look around for ways to get down to Human Town for the fighting. Big Boss made it, but then I ate it.
Well, Kai called that one. This man did eat a map.
Yes. Then the other trolls say
Did you not notice that my baby troll's name was Rune Arrow?
Stupid troll. So stupid.
I didn't know you had a baby troll.
It's a map.
You didn't see the thing that's always following me around?
Is that what that is?
Yes.
I thought it was like a little plant person or something.
Trolls are plant-based in this
Then they
universe.
all call me
Oh, okay.
Well then.
from then on.
So,
I lost.
Oh, the guy called the map is lost. That's ironic.
Way down to Hooven
Well, this is quite the conundrum.
He's lost because he ate the map.
Mm-hmm.
I guess it's hard to read with your stomach.
I eat you, human.
I eat you, human. Then he dies in one shot. It might have taken 2 shots if I hadn't got a fancy new sword today. Possibly more than 2, actually, because even though I killed him with a 100 damage, my sword is supposed to do like 240, so I guess he's got some armor on him. Probably his hide. So the other one probably would have taken 3 or 4 hits. Still, though. Definitely out-leveled this quest a little bit. So I guess we're probably just supposed to go back and say we won.
I guess.
Yeah. Okay, we're supposed to go back to talk to the guy who gave us the quest. I want to just look out, see what's over here before we leave, though. Jack shit, that's what. Okay. Exciting. Alright, I'll just teleport back to good old birth rope. As I use this chalk to draw a circle in the dirt.
Yep.
Chalk. It is clearly a magic line drawn by willpower.
Is a piece of talk.
Talk.
Yes, I said that on purpose.
Mm-hmm. Is that talking chalk?
No, actually.
You probably mean like the, as in talcum powder, right?
Yes.
Oh hey, I should probably bury these bones. There we
Alk
go.
is forever to be known as Talk Chalk.
Talk chalk.
Talk chalk.
Are you starting to do the thing that Artemis does now?
Who, me? No.
Yes, you.
Mm-hmm.
You just said Talk Chalk.
Yes, I'm being an ass.
I was gonna say, wait a minute, are you doing the thing now?
Hold on. So being an ass is not the thing that Artemis was doing?
No, Artemis literally just pronounces L's that shouldn't be.
Ah.
He does. Adorable, though.
I mean,
That reminds me of when Billy the Fridge just purposely mispronounces words or pronounces letters he's not supposed to. Like when he says sword.
That is
Ironically,
adorable,
though,
too.
You are supposed to actually pronounce the W.
That's adorable, too.
Not really.
Ambush their reinforcements.
That's just better.
Through the choke point.
No, I just
We'll
disagree.
pin their noses and give our troops a calm. Let's plan a little surprise for the trolls.
You know, like, words like sword and knight are entirely intended to be pronounced that way.
I believe you mean Knigget?
Oh, dear.
Actually, technically it was pronounced knit.
I mean, we're not talking about the sewing circle, we're talking about the army.
Right, I know. Also,
Send in the Weaver Patrol.
very, very careful with the enunciation on what you say.
Yes.
Indeed.
We have pinned them down. Thanks to them, they can't reach us.
Quite.
Very, very careful.
Or you might,
Saladin be with you.
yeah, yeah. What show does that quote come from that Dan's always quoting? I think it's Family Guy? Did I accidentally erase him?
Probably.
I don't know where that phrase originated from, so maybe.
I don't either. I don't watch Family Guy, so it's
Yeah.
possible.
I have
Me
I have
neither.
watched it, but I don't like follow it on purpose.
It
I don't-
seems like a Peterism.
Maybe. Yeah, it definitely could be. Also, I found somebody else that's farting rainbows.
Might be the same person farting rainbows.
Possibly. Seven Samurai 007. That's not even a name.
I wonder if it's from the Cape.
Probably.
Wonder how much that cape costs. Or should I call it a gape? Nope, that's different.
Nope. Nope. Nope.
No, that's definitely different. Let's not call it that. Although if you wear that cape too long, you might end up with a gape.
Especially
For
if
a
you're
settle.
at a certain kind of convention.
It's probably not a bad thing if that's the case, though.
If you end up in one of those places where sleeping people are known as a collection of wormholes.
You're definitely gonna end up with a gape.
Mm-hmm. Gertrude's
Wall-to-wall
Cat is a
meat.
medium-length quest, huh?
So what? And
Wall-to-wall meat.
I mean, yeah. Alright, Gertrude's Cat is the next quest on the list.
oh,
Although...
I talked to the dude again like afterwards, and he's like, "Oh yeah, this box take to this archer person somewhere thing, and I don't know where."
Oh,
This
I didn't see that. Let me go back and check. I asked him how things were going, but I didn't see him asking me to do a thing. Let me check that.
like, do you have anything else you need
Welcome
help
back,
with?
friend.
Ah, there
Well,
it
I
is.
suppose that the archers on the
Hello,
overlord.
Bob.
Here, take this crate up to the commander. It
I
has
miss
some
Bob the
supplies for
cat.
the men, plus a few luxuries like cakes. The commander has some reward left.
Okay, he said that we're taking it to the ambush point, so that's basically back where we fought the troll, I would think.
Ah,
I guess this is like a mini task because it's not showing up as a quest.
yeah.
But yeah, okay, let's do that. So that was through the cave. So yeah, I'm hoping when I get to work next week, I will be, well, later this week, I guess I should say, I will be having a newbie to train potentially, or a newbie that somebody else has trained and will be there to help out, one way or the other. Also, why is the dwarf punching that wall?
That's how you get
Just
rock
ways
out
to
of
know.
it.
I mean, I guess. I thought mining things with your fist was something one did in Minecraft. This crevice is very annoying. It's very difficult to find the exact spot you have to click on to jump. There it is. You have to click the one on that side. Yeah, okay.
Yep.
Oh, you disappeared. Did you fall in?
Yeah.
Bobby's eternal? That's true.
Bob used to be a, well, Bob is still there technically, but Bob used to be a random event that was based off of A real cat that lived at Jagex,
At what?
the studio that makes RuneScape.
Ah.
Jagex Studios.
Burnswell, I need you to explain what it is in that sentence right now. Are we talking about
The stream,
Twitch?
the stream's favorable opinions of female management. I'm not sure why that would be a negative, though.
I think he's trying to say that it would be embarrassing if my managers heard me saying such things.
Ah, yes, very embarrassing that if your manager thinks you find them attractive.
Right?
Oh no. Say it isn't so!
Good night, Larson. Have a good one.
Night, Larson.
That would be the worst.
Good day.
I can't let my crush know that I have a crush on her.
Not like it's obvious at all, because, you know...
We still need some more supplies, though. Please speak to Denolf if you have a chance. Not a lot. I think they're up to something, but we'll
Just
be
body,
Yeah,
you can
I'm-
tell a
Still need
lot
more
from body
supplies, though.
language.
Please speak to Denolf.
I'm sure I'm probably not as subtle about it as I try to be.
Some of that's not even your fault. Like 99% of communication is nonverbal, and
Yeah.
a good portion of that, like a majority of that, is non-intentional. Like it's reflexive.
She's probably figured it out by now. She's had 6 weeks. She probably knew during the hiring process. I was gonna say during the job interview, but technically there wasn't one. Unless you count the 2-minute conversation we had to be a job interview, which I guess it kind of was. But it was very quick. Okay, let me look at that quest list again. I'm trying to find one that's a shorter quest, so that we can maybe actually just knock one out before the end of the stream.
Probably why she hired you.
No, she probably hired me because they were short-staffed and I had dishwasher experience. The fact that I am a handsome son of a bitch probably didn't hurt, though.
Maybe she heard the story about the potatoes and she wants you to mash some potatoes, if you know what I mean.
Lewd. I was almost going to say we don't even serve potatoes, but we do have like fried potato wedges and fries, so I guess we technically do. I don't think we do mashed potatoes, though.
I think I have a new favorite autumn beer as we get into the near and into the autumn area of the year.
One second before you explain that, though, Snow and Kai, I'm thinking of doing the Knight's Sword quest next. It's the 4th one on the list, or at least on my list.
Mm-hmm.
It's the only one that says that it's a
Sword.
short quest, though, so I think maybe we can try to do that quick. Since we are not playing this tomorrow, I don't want to be mid-quest
The
when we
which one?
finish. The Knight's Sword. Or should I say Knight's Sword, the... Alright, autumn beer.
Samuel Adams Oktoberfest.
Ooh. I don't think I've ever
It's-
had a Samuel Adams before.
It's like, it's very smooth.
I'm not seeing that
That sounds
quest.
promising.
Like it's definitely it's strong. It'll kick you in the face, but
Even better.
it's nice and hearty, but it's very smooth.
Snow, it should be the 4th quest in your list. Theoretically. I'm guessing we have the same list because we've done the same quests together.
I have Gertrude's cat, Gunnar's ground, Heart Sealer, and Let Them Eat Pie. That's the fourth one for me.
Really?
Yep.
It's right before Let Them Eat Pie on my screen.
Oh, I don't have it.
Maybe you have your quest list set up to hide it for some reason somehow.
Okay, if you click on one of the quests so that the adventures screen comes up, you should have it. The pull-down menu should say free/members, and then you should have can complete, recommended, and hide done checkmarked. Like what you see on the stream now.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it.
I wonder if there's a prerequisite that... Oh wait, the requirement's level 10 mining. What's your mining skill level at? Probably less than 10, I'm guessing?
Mining skill...
I don't think you've really done any mining other than... Okay, yeah, I don't think you've done any mining aside from what the tutorial required, so that's probably why. Okay.
Yeah.
We'll skip that then. Let's see. I guess the best we're going to get otherwise is... well, actually, wait a minute. I've got free mini quests, which is potion. Very short. That might be too short, but I guess we can do it. Defeat a rat level 1, oh my god. Okay, this is funny. Okay, combat. You'll need to defeat a rat level 1. You may have to beat a cow in Mortal Kombat.
Oh, that sounds interesting. Let's go.
Do you have that one shown on your list?
Yes.
Okay, let's do Witch's Potion then. Remington. Lude. What the hell is Remington? Yeah, Burnswell, that's what we figured out. Can complete hid it from her list because she didn't have the skills. Which is fine. Maybe I'll do that one offline later just to make sure it's gone from my list.
Okay, I do not
we're not
have
going to be
that
doing together
booklet
later.
for some reason.
You what? Sorry?
I do not have Port Sarim lodestone.
I don't think we've been there to activate
I
it.
don't either. Yeah, we have not been there.
Draenor, and
let's
we
see.
can like run over,
Yeah,
I guess.
That's what Draenor looks like a good choice.
Yeah, Draenor is like right next door to Port Sarim.
Yeah.
We can grab it.
Yeah, we'll grab that on the way. And we don't have to be in a big rush. I think we've got plenty of time for this one.
Yep.
So you said Samuel Adams. What was the name of the beer again?
Oktoberfest.
Ah. If I run across that, I should try it. Oh, there goes Snowcat. Let me catch up to her. She's danning.
Nope,
There we go.
I was curious to see what was over here.
Cabbages.
Yep. Oh, the cabbages! Oh my gosh, there's Kid!
And they're intractable. You can take them all.
There's Kitty!
Or you could if you had inventory space for it.
The kitty is named Trogs.
Trogs.
And he can
That's
talk.
a great name.
Oh my
Kind of.
gosh, it's so cute!
Meow. Kitty.
If you have a specific amulet, and talk.
Ah, cool.
Amulet
Reminds me of
cat speak.
Reminds me of the pet options they have in Final Fantasy, where they have the baby coral kitten.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty cute.
Some of the minions actually will interact with each other.
Nice. I had a good laugh when I saw the floating pointer minion.
Mm-hmm.
That was funny. It's like you've got the stereotypical Final Fantasy menu system pointing finger as a pet that follows you around. That is brilliant.
Taru's insisting I pat his belly right now.
That sounds fair. I think
And
you
by
should.
that, I mean he's bear trapped and like, you will pat me, damn it.
Yeah. That sounds like a reasonable demand.
Hello again, cat. I don't want your butt in my face. Is this not the right direction?
Yeah, I think so.
This is.
I just turned around and walked back to get you because I was getting ahead of you. Let's see. Where's the
Stand
teleporty
and
bits?
deliver.
Teleporty bit is a bit farther south. Okay. Let's head slightly
Hey.
through the town and get the teleporty bit.
A nice little edgelord cape over here.
What the hell? Mugger? You tried to mug the wrong guy, motherfucker. Alright, let's see. What are you two doing over here? Are you being mugged as well?
I just followed Snow over here. She's in a not moving.
She got stuck. What kind of mother calls her kid mugger? A mother on the streets. Are you okay, Snow? I think we lost her.
I think she lost connection.
Could be. Oh, it looks like she's online in Discord. But...
Oh, she said in chat that she had the dispoof. Apparently something happened.
Oh, there it is.
I'm dumb.
I got distracted by the joke about the mugger kid, and I didn't look one line above it. All right.
Seagulls.
Let's see.
Stop it now.
Tool leprechaun. What the fuck? Why are you such a tool? You're a farming store. Weird. Okay. I'm guessing
Somebody
she's
over
had-
here
I'm
aimed
guessing
the
she's
face.
sorting out the cats. Oh, this is the stand and deliver guy. Okay. My way or the highway. Wow, there's an achievement for killing that specific highwayman. That's a bit bizarre. Okay, he's got a cape, but it doesn't have any stats. Ooh.
Capes generally capes do not. They are decorative.
Yeah. My cape has stats, but just barely. I have 4 points of armor and +1 strength on my cape. Actually, I've been curious. I was looking at skill stuff before, and I can notice there's a strength skill and an attack skill. Attack is, I think, the chance to hit in melee, and then strength would be the damage you do, I guess. Is there an equivalent for range, or does range use strength for damage?
I'm not entirely sure how it works anymore. And it means so little to me anymore that I'm not sure I will ever actually relearn how the stats work.
So I'm just looking at the agility skill list, like the perks you get from the agility skill. Out of the entire list, there's one thing that is not members only. That's very silly. Hello, Giga Shadow.
I'm going to murderize a cat.
Which one? What did he do?
Haru.
So
He's
what
like-
did he do?
Expected answer.
He's like, see, I'm cute. I'm gonna grab something of yours and run off with it.
So
You
he was
don't
being
need
cute.
this, do you?
Gotcha.
Hmm?
So he was being cute.
Yes.
So he was pulling off the dismine the now maneuver.
Yep. Okay.
Just like Snow does.
Yes, but I have a high enough charisma that I can get away with just about anything.
Just about.
There's a shiny over there. Does your cat know that there's somebody in Final Fantasy named after him?
Oh, Tataru?
Yeah.
You,
Tataru
you think-
Taru.
you think she is conniving now? Oh my gosh.
I don't think that, actually.
She,
Apparently I will later.
she is a force to be reckoned with.
Oh, that I can believe. Final Fantasy is the most efficient secretary. Alright, into town, Snow. Let us go this way.
Like, she's a force to be reckoned with to where Asinian is even a little scared of her.
Oh, I can't wait to see that. Actually, I don't know I don't know if I can see that.
You
Because
will
there
in the
really
main
isn't-
story.
I mean, there is no Estinian anymore in my story unless we can fix him. Which I'm
I
guessing
mean-
we do.
You do, by beating the shit out of him.
Classic.
Oh, got the adventure line. Cool.
I don't. I think I'm gonna have to reset it. Alright, here's the lodestone, though. Game? Why did you hijack my camera for that? Oh, wow.
Question.
Alright, I'm gonna reset my adventure line.
Let's go this way.
There it is.
Gonna beat these things up. I wanna beat these things up.
Level 2, you think we can take him?
Gonna be tough.
I'm only level 29. I don't know if I can take a level 2. Speaking of Final Fantasy, by the way, I really hate Azul Magia.
Hmm?
The Masked Carnival?
Oh yeah.
That guy's an
It-
asshole.
Hmm. Yeah.
He just keeps doing shit that kills me immediately. With very little warning. Alright, Witchy. Oh, nice hooked nose and green skin. Stereotype witch. Actually, Burnswell, that's very close to the right spelling.
Where did you go?
That depends who you're asking.
Ukraine.
I am literally like 20 feet in front of you inside the building.
Of course, the witch's name is Hetty.
Right? Just wait till you see what she looks like. You want an onion, do you? Where do I find burnt meat? Get a piece of meat and burn it. Oh, okay. Where's the closest rats?
You're gonna be on your own with burnt meat. I don't burn meat at all anymore, really. As far as closest rats,
Found one. I just found one while you were saying that.
Right there.
Yes, apparently. Alright, I'm going to need to find a meat thing to kill. Hey, it's Luca!
Luca!
Oh shit, it's Luca.
Luca, you spelled your pun wrong. That should have been utterly defeated, sir.
Oh my god.
Thank you for the bits, though. What the hell is this? Skippy level 65. Alright.
That's not.
Thankfully, he's a talk-to person, not a fight person, but I'm still not gonna mess with him. Goblins, do you have any meat? Are you perhaps made of meat by any chance? Can I burn you?
How are the stakes high? Like,
Really?
with what substance?
Better question.
Literally the same question, but okay.
Alright. Tree. You must die for my cause. I need an entire tree to make one cook fire. Light logs.
Yes, I understand stakes instead of steaks, but what I don't understand is what they were high on.
Give him a little smoky smoke before you kill him.
Because it doesn't explain the substance that they're high on, just that they are high.
I'm having a hell of a time lighting this log on fire. Am I stuck in an animation, or do I just suck at... Okay, I guess I just suck at my survival skills.
You just suck at it.
Finally, it eventually worked. Use fire.
Sucks to suck, don't it?
Yeah, apparently.
I just got undercooked mystery meat from a highwayman. I'm not sure I want this.
Ah, yay, I accidentally burned meat. That is a good thing for this one.
I'm trying to burn it on purpose, and it's not working. How do I find the thing to recook it?
You don't recook it, you just keep cooking until you make it.
But she said that I cook it twice to burn it. Do I just have to keep trying to cook things until I fuck it up?
Or you can... if you can cook it twice, then just take cooked meat and throw it back on the fire.
I'm trying, but it's... What if I do this? That drops it. I'm definitely not eating it now that it's been in the grass.
Like, right-click, use, and use on fire.
Oh yeah, you could probably try that. Forgot that was a thing. I was trying to do it through the actual cooking menu, but there was no way to do it that way. Okay, success.
Cooking menu has spoiled you. I remember before there was a cooking menu.
Hello, Zrovom. Okay, and the other thing she wanted was, what was it? Eye of Newt, I think? The classic thing witches want in stories.
I need
proper witches.
A rat's tail, an onion, and an eye of newt.
Oh yeah, I also need an onion. Is there a farm nearby? Or a store? Shopkeeper. There we go. Do you have onions, sir? Possibly newts? But not nudes, because we can't do that on Twitch. Onion?
Rest in peace, Plexstorm.
I know, right? It's too bad that that fell apart. Like, quality wasn't great, but the potential was there for them to get better. Well.
No, honestly, with the way they were treating streamers, fuck Plex Storm, but rest in peace, Tabletopless.
Right? Exactly. I haven't found a replacement for them yet either. Then again, I haven't really been looking. But yeah, too bad. Oh, I found onions.
Onions are where?
Onion. To the north.
Gotta get that Creole going. Onion.
Onion.
I don't know what it is about Creole. It makes French sexy.
It's the only acceptable form of French, really. Cajuns are the only acceptable Frenches. Okay, and now we need newts. Or eyes of them, at least. Which I doubt people are selling anywhere, so we probably have to find actual newts. Do you know where that is, by any chance, Kai?
Haven't the froggiest. I know that they drop off of something.
Not frogs. Alright, let's see. I'm just going to explore around the place until I find some kind of amphibians.
Or you can buy new eyes in the magic store.
Oh, there is a store for it. Okay.
Oh?
Is one here, though? I wonder. Doesn't look like it based on the map. I was making all those squishy noises.
Dude.
That does not look like a magic store. Customs sergeant does not sound like a...
Port Sarim is where you can buy them.
I was hoping there'd be a more local store. What about this weirdo walking around in the jungle?
Oop, well, I got kicked.
He doesn't want to talk. Okay.
What are you doing, you absolute psychopath? Okay.
Where'd you say the... What was the name of the city you said?
Port Sarim.
Port Sarim. Okay.
So, hello, Taru. Bye, Taru. He's running like full tilt right now.
Oh, he's got the zoomies?
As you do.
Don't mind me as I teleport about 100 feet away. Alright, magic store. I would like to purchase one magic, please. I think that's a grocery store. Probably this one over here. Fucking mugger. Get out of here, bitch.
There.
Don't you know how to look at somebody's level before you attack them? Well, I guess I can't loot him because the door ate his corpse. Oh look, we're buying things for Hetty from Betty. Is she your sister? Eye of Newt. There we go.
I have got Eye of Newt.
I like how apparently we can use Eye of Newt for our own magic in this game, or at least they're implying that by selling so many of them. Alright, back to person. Back to her sister. It's over here somewhere. This one. Your potion ingredient? That's probably what it's for then.
Which means GE prices are probably pretty good for them too.
What is this guy's pet?
Mm-hmm.
It's an eyeball blob pet. That's adorable. Whatever the hell it
There we
is,
go.
it's super cute.
Whoop. I am at the place with the thing.
I am almost. I got distracted by eyeball blob. So you have the things I asked you for? Yes, I do. Can I have them? No.
Yay!
Drink from the cauldron. That doesn't sound like a good idea. I like the fireworks, though.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, that's done. That was pretty quick.
Oh, it's a mini quest. So.
It is true. Alright, I guess we could try Gunnar's ground. Well, I don't know if we're going to finish it, but I don't know if we really have that option right now. You have Gunnar's ground on your list?
Yes, I do.
Alright, let's do that. Outside the barbarian village. I don't know where the hell that is. I have an arrow pointing this way. Let's see. Oh, that's up by Edgeville.
Mm-hmm.
Where's the closest teleport? There's one in Edgeville. Okay. To Edgeville, then. Have you done this one, Kai?
Gunner's ground, yeah.
Alrighty then, to the barbarians. Ah, little Roger.
Those happen.
Mm-hmm.
You're just feeding me XP. You know what? I'm gonna take this rope. I don't know what I'm gonna use it for, but I have it.
Food.
Yes. Apparently. Oh, I'm going this way, apparently. That moment when you click on the other side of the river and apparently the closest bridge is the opposite way you thought it was going to be. Pathfinding is not entirely terrible in this game, though.
Considering how old the pathfinding is, it's actually pretty stellar.
Like, it's not always crazy efficient, but it can remember a waypoint pretty far away.
Yep. Yeah, the waypointing system is actually nearly infinite in scale. It's just not the most efficient way of getting from point A to point B. It's...
I mean, I'll take it. Hey,
like,
Astrid.
considering
Hello.
when it was made.
Welcome in, Astrid and friends. What were you all playing
Heyo.
over there? I need to set up the thing that tells me what people were playing.
Hey, Astrid.
Okay, I'm sitting
Fucking-
directly on the thing.
Beautiful legend, you.
Yee. How
And my shout-out's
is
not
that
working.
beautiful Astrid?
Yeah, my shout-out broke again.
Oh dear. Heck. Do I need to? Don't do.
Your favorite people are here. Aw. I like Kai and Snowcat too. What were you playing, Astrid?
Last I heard and saw before I had to come over here, it was Secret World.
Ooh. Cool.
Which you may have heard of.
Maybe. I think last time you raided her when I was around, she was playing that then too. On the first big investigation quest, as I recall, the one with the city hall and the navigator painting and all that stuff. I remember that was the last thing I saw being done over there.
That was like my favorite puzzle out of the entire game too.
A couple of parts were tricky, but it was the first really good thinky one, you know? It was one of the first ones where you have to actually look stuff up on a web browser, not because you're looking for game guides, but just be like looking up Bible verses and shit like that.
Honestly, it was one of the few really good ones in the entire game, sadly.
Oh, Astrid is asking, Kai playeth the Secret World? Here's the thing, Astrid. Kai and myself co-opted the entire game together on stream a while back. Took a while, but it was fun.
It did. It was a ton of fun.
And it was amusing to watch.
Beautiful game. Very cool atmospheric settings and such. Even if the gameplay's a little clunky sometimes, the atmosphere is stellar.
Oh, yeah, the atmosphere is fantastic. I do
I
wish
actually
they'd
think,
actually give a shit and finish it, though.
I agree. I think Kingsmouth Town is actually one of my favorite locations in the game. That and the Transylvania zones. Really enjoyed those areas. So Astrid, how far through have you gotten so far? And how are you enjoying everything? I'm guessing you're enjoying it if you're still playing it now. The walls of my heart are besieged by love's armies.
Yeah, I figured it'd be something that you'd be really enjoying. So when I first saw you playing it, it's like, oh, this is going to be a long play, that's for sure.
Oh, Astrid says she's enjoying it a whole lot. That's awesome. What weapon types are you using in the game, out of curiosity? I don't remember. You weren't doing any combat last time I was there to see, so I'm not sure what class you're doing. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. Gunslinger. Ah, that's similar to what Kai was playing. I forget what the class was called, but Kai was playing pistols and chaos magic.
E.
And my class I think was called Magus, I think. I was elementalism and I started as elementalism and hammer and chaos magic, but then I abandoned chaos magic in favor of the sledgehammer later. So I was basically running around doing a Thor.
Artemis, you are absolutely amazing and wonderful. You stop.
Yes.
Yeah,
Shiva.
I'll third that.
She very much is. Also, no self-doubt, please. Got it?
E.
No deputies.
I only live an hour away. I will come up there and kick your ass.
Mhm. You get a ring of purest gold.
And then kick your ass again because if Kai asks me to. Which she might.
Wow, this guy wants to trade a poem for a gold ring. That is gonna have to be a fucking good poem.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we're looking for a goldsmith.
You'll have to accept it because not only did I say it, but Astrid said it. Want to be really, the big nail in your coffin here is Snow said it.
Yeah.
And then final judgment was then passed down further by Kren. So you're hooped.
I did third the motion.
You are, as they say, up shit's creek without a paddle with your argument.
You're absolutely screwed over with this compliment. I'm sorry. There's no way out of it. Jeffrey in Edgeville. Where the bloody hell is Jeffrey? Well, I'm guessing not in the Barbarian Village, at least.
Suppose
So that's what
further
the...
north.
Huh? What'd you say, Snow?
So probably further north than.
Yeah. I guess I didn't really need to cross the river. Yonder past the glow tree. Into the Ville of Edge. Alright, is there a Jeffrey in here? No, this is the bank. Probably not. What about in here?
Jeffrey! Where's Jeffrey?
Jeffrey! That actually reminds me of a funny moment from the work party last night. One of the one of the people working for us, his name is Nathan, and he wasn't working yesterday, but he showed up to the party a little later on. But we weren't sure exactly what time he was going to show up or where, when he was going to arrive. So we see a car pull up the other side of the parking lot, and somebody gets out and is starting to walk towards us. But he's far enough away that we can't tell who it is for sure. Because we're all sitting out on the patio of the restaurant. Somebody's walking towards us. So one of our cooks, who's a loudmouth who gives zero fucks, just yells out to this guy, "Hey, is your name Nathan?"
Oh dear.
And he got a thumbs up gesture in return. So it's like, yeah, that's him.
Oh dear.
All right, this building is full of attack mans, so that's not the right place.
Okay then.
There's Jeffrey. Got him.
Where's Jeffrey?
Here.
There's Jeffrey.
He's in the fire pavilion. That cheeky little bugger. Damn. Apparently you can harass craftsmen into trading you a gold ring for a poem, just so that you leave them alone. That sounds like a good way to make some money. Burnswell says it sounds like efficient information gathering. Well, it definitely worked.
Mm-hmm. Yum.
Yum. Also, we apparently have a number of servers that really, really enjoy karaoke.
Oh?
Is that a good thing?
They're pretty good at it. We have a fair number of pretty cute servers working for us. A shame they're all teenagers. Oh, man. We don't have a lot of in-between ages at this place. Everybody's either middle-aged or a child. Then again, I'm middle-aged, so I guess that just puts them on par with me. Alright. Chisel. Alright. Alright. Use chisel. Use? Why is it flashing like that? There we go. Oop. Level up. I like how I was the exact level of crafting necessary to do this quest. Just barely.
Okay, where is this lady person?
In the village.
Well, yeah.
It might be her standing right there, actually.
There you are.
Mm-hmm.
Of course she's a redhead.
Use your inside eyeballs.
I don't think I have any other kind of eyeballs.
Well, I mean, you could. Might have outside
I could, but I
eyeballs.
don't. So far, I've been doing a good job of keeping my eyeballs inside.
I don't know. You did get a spit shine on them that usually takes taking them out. At least temporarily.
Nah, you can get the spit in them while they're inside.
That sounds like red eye. And I don't mean an Australian.
Very entertaining Australian at that.
It just goes beyond pink eye. It just goes straight to fucking red.
It probably would be a pretty bad idea. Well, okay, Gudrun is definitely confirmed as fiery.
Okay. Go to here. I think. Yeah. There.
There's somebody here by the name of Tender Touch the Yeti. I don't
Dude.
like that.
Oh my.
That's some Rule 34 in action.
Not a fan.
So you want me to talk to your father, or so you want me to kill your father? Some of the dialogue options in this game, I'm telling you. The Longhouse, drinking and shouting. That sounds like a barbarian.
Seems very on brand.
Yes. Chieftain Gunthor. Excuse me, sir. Are you aware that there is a bear on your head? Are you deaf? Are you finished? I'm trying to go with the theory that if I sass this guy enough, he will respect me for my bravery. So that either it will work or it will piss him off more. Gunthor Bear on Head would be a good barbarian name, yes.
I could try to kick his butt. But I don't know how that would.
Turn out?
Yeah.
Hmm. I'm trying to walk the fine line between sassing these people but not just being a complete asshole.
Considering the one dude is level 32, let's not do something stupid right now.
I mean, I'm level 29. I might be able to take him. I've got good equipment.
Yeah, you're leveling faster than I am.
Only because I'm spending all of my XP reward lamps on attack and defense skills all the time. Sweeping historical epic poem. That sounds like a good idea, actually. You might be surprised to find out that the poet's theory to possibly get around this problem is to write a poem.
Sounds about right.
I'm not some sort of word scientist. I mean, as a poet, I think you are, actually. Rome.
Okay, so random words, I guess. I have no idea which one I should say, though.
Here we go. Stray. Stray seems to work. But you might need to guess some other things before it becomes an option. Right with the word yet.
Here we go.
Threat. Three syllables. Three syllables and means started a fight. Rhymes with lore. Swept to war. There we go. All right. I have a poem for you, milady. Ah, Gunnar's Ground is the name of the poem, I see. It all wraps back around. I want to hear this poem now.
Cutscene!
Give me some sugar, baby. I think it worked.
Why does... Getting a good look at the chieftain here literally looks like a YouTuber I used to watch.
Who was that?
Cinnamon Toast Ken.
Oh, I know him. Or at least I know him through some friends of his that he shows up with sometimes. Like he's teamed up with like Markiplier and them sometimes.
Mhm.
He seems like a good guy. That's right, because I remember now. He's one of the playable characters in the PewDiePie video game, and if you play him, he's dressed in like a bear skin.
Mhm.
Wear swanky boots. These boots don't even have stats. You can tell by the way I use my walk, I'm too busy for a natter. That's a very sideways reference. I like that. Okay, well that quest went a little faster than I expected.
Yeah?
Also, I like how they have a coal mine right in the middle of their village. And a cave, for some reason. I'm going in. What's in here? Oh, it's a No Moria map in here.
So what? Where?
There's a building a village game called No Moria,
Mhm.
where you play a clan of gnomes. It looks kind of like this place in here. Not a bad game, but it needs some actual like goals. It's just kind of like a sandbox. Alright, well that's that. I guess I can go to the village and sell some of this stuff that I don't need anymore. Although I suppose I should probably keep the chisel, maybe?
Mhm.
I guess I could always buy one if I need one later. But I've got room in the bank for now. I'm gonna go check the port and see if there's a bank over here. There should be. One would think. Also, I could use an altar. I'm out of prayer points. You can put the chisel on my tool belt? So I can. I've already got one. Alright, I guess I'll sell it then. Alright, where's the generic town? Or the generic merchant. Shopkeep, where art thou? I am here to purchase your gold with my goods. And also walk around the building for no reason. Apparently. I can't sell the boots, but I can sell the chisel. Hey Kai, does this game have actual uses for rope?
I'm sure it does, yes.
Yeah, I'll keep this rope, I think. I guess I'll throw the boots in the bank in case there's something we can do with swanky boots later. There's probably not, but who knows? I don't want to wear them, but I also don't want to just throw them away.
Yeah.
Yeah, rope can be used for completing quests, creating items, passing terrain obstacles.
Yeah, I'll keep it. Alright, I'm going to teleport to the balloon person. Because I can balloon.
I'm a balloon too. Because I can too.
Yeah. Get one. Pop. I got oddments. Okay, that puts me at... I'm still combat level 29, but I've got 22 attack now. Alright, and... where the heck is the nearest altar? I know there's one a little bit west. I guess I'll go over there. I don't know if it's the closest one or not, but it's not that far. So, heck, I'll do it. Which will be a blast to the past, because it's the monastery we went to get the quest at yesterday. Not yesterday, last week. Yesterday as in last stream.
Mm-hmm.
Because that's how that works.
Yes. Time did not pass in this world while we were not here.
Exactly.
It simply became nighttime.
Yes.
Nighttime. Daytime. I'm sorry.
No, you're not. I don't believe you.
Hey, Krendar, I want to run an idea past you.
Alright.
Do you perhaps remember a while ago a sitcom that was very Roseanne-esque in terms of the styling of it, but came out of Jim Henson's Creature Shop, called Dinosaurs?
Not. Oh, yes. Not the mama.
Yeah.
That was a good show.
What? It was, but it only lasted like 4 seasons, and of those seasons, there was only really 3 seasons worth of episodes, right?
You know what their main problem was?
Cost.
They needed another Timmy. That was what their problem was.
It was cost, is what it was. Straight up. That was why it didn't run. Like, it was hugely popular, but it was also incredibly expensive to produce.
I just wanted to make a gonna need another Timmy joke, okay? Also, why am I walking instead of running?
Because you ran out of run?
Oh yeah, I forgot that was a thing. It actually is a thing,
So,
isn't it?
yes, it is. Anyway,
Go ahead.
I have often thought that if you could get writers that would sort of, toe the line the way they did with that one, like it's a very... There's some of the jokes are kind of spicy, such as a hurling day. Kind of.
Hurling day?
Yes, hurling day. It's kind of not as acceptable today as it once was to talk about hurling your mother-in-law into a tar pit, as it was back then.
I mean,
That's considered problematic.
did she do something to deserve it?
She was a mother-in-law. They all do something to deserve it.
That does seem to be the stereotype, doesn't it?
Yes. But see, that wouldn't exactly fly today as well.
It definitely would not.
But if you could find writers that would toe the line on that humor, not cross it, but, bring us a real sitcom again, and bring dinosaurs back with understanding of how a human body moves in a suit, but doing it CG, that way it didn't cost as much, I'd fucking watch that. Like, don't do crazy over-the-top movements. Do everything as it was. Just mimic it with computer generation.
I would be really curious to see how that would look these days. I would watch the fuck out of that. Oh, Falador Lidstone. I accidentally ate Falador.
Like, it was a fantastic sitcom, fantastic concept even, it was just so expensive, and they eventually said, listen, we're not making hardly shit on this. So they had to stop, and it was really unfortunate because everybody enjoyed doing it and everybody loved it. There were some jokes that they made that might not have flown today as well as they did back then, such as the interview with the silhouetted dinosaur identity withheld kind of thing, where they always felt like they were an herbivore trapped in a carnivore's body. That wouldn't fly today.
You know, I mean,
however,
depends how they handled it. That concept might actually fly better today than it did then.
I need to point this out as the butt of that joke, which I was absolutely the butt of that joke, and I recognized that. I thought that was fucking hilarious.
Here's the only thing they need to change. Have that interview, but without the identity hiding part. Just have the openly herbivore trans dinosaur.
Transvore dinosaur.
I'm not comfortable with calling it transvore because that could mean something entirely else.
It could, but you know what? Fuck it. Let's go full send.
No, sir, I don't like it.
Too bad. This sucks to suck.
I don't like that combination of I don't think I like the word suck combined with the word vor either.
You got keeked.
Apparently so. I was sitting here listening to y'all.
Well, you weren't interacting with me.
The game gets very twitchy about idle booting people very quickly, doesn't it?
Well, I am here.
It's like a 2-minute thing, I think.
Yeah.
5 minutes tops. Probably closer to 2 though. Also, I've been running around so much that I've been forced to walking speed like 3 times now. Okay, here we go. Altar. Give me my prey points back. That's true, Burnswell. These days they wait for indies to try to do things and then steal whatever takes off. And usually steal it poorly.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people things that get popular and then everybody tries to do it and they don't do it very well. At least not at first. Like, remember when Souls games first became mega popular and then everybody started trying to make Souls-likes and most of them sucked ass?
Yeah.
Now they're starting to get them better. Like, that game Lies of P that's coming up. I don't know what the hell the title means, but the game looks great and I want to try it.
Don't lie about peeing. If you have to use the bathroom, use the bathroom.
The thing I wonder about that game is it's being advertised as the character being like a Pinocchio type character, and I'm wondering if that's what the P is supposed to represent. In which case, what are the lies exactly? I don't know.
Good question.
But apparently the player character is a sentient robot that wants to become human, which is where the Pinocchio jokes are coming from. But it looks like a person who is human, but with cyborg implants. But I guess it's just a robot that's been made to look like a real human. I don't know, it looks like it plays like Bloodborne and it looks very cool. Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared is going on TV soon. Oh my god, that's gonna be spicy. I don't know if TV's ready for that shit.
But no, I was just thinking about that because I thought Dinosaurs was hilarious as a kid. And we've
Dinosaurs
actually
was pretty good.
Rewatching it over dinner. Because hey, having that shit is nice sometimes, you know?
Yeah. Honestly, I didn't see a whole lot of episodes, but I liked what I saw.
But I think we could do like that styling justice today with computer technology a lot cheaper, without just the excessive cost that caused it to not be a thing before.
I think we could probably do a great job of that show nowadays. There's a lot of
But you'd
potential
have
in
to
that
have
idea.
writers. You'd have to have writers that weren't afraid to tell a joke that might upset someone.
I think they need to bring back references. They have to take that exact trans herbivore character and redo that thing just without the face hiding. They have to do that exact thing. And not just like they're redoing the joke, but have it be the exact character. I think that would work really well. Although back when dinosaurs first came out, that was an especially spicy joke.
I mean, I don't think it was as spicy back then as it is today. Back then, that's just how people fought back then. These days, you think that way, you get strung up.
Really?
Yeah. That kind of humor ranks right as like wrong think levels of humor.
Why is that? I mean, doing it as humor, yes, but I mean, like, the concept of, I think I am X that was born into a Y body is more topical and something people would more openly feel.
I mean, it's more topical, but the joke is more spicy.
Like, having it be a point of derision, you mean? I think I see what you're saying there. I don't know, I think it could still work as a joke, just in the sense that you are comparing it to being, you know, the current transgender type thing. Like, it's not a transgender thing, but it's an adjacent concept. I don't know, I think it could work.
I think it could work, but somebody would have to be willing to make that joke, understanding that it's going to piss somebody off.
Somebody's going to misinterpret the joke and get offended.
No, they're not even going to misinterpret it. They're just going to get pissed. There's a lot of that.
Unless they're misunderstanding it.
The concept of willful ignorance and willful maliciousness doesn't even cross your mind, does it?
I mean, definitely. I just don't see that as being this is the... Oh, okay. I think I see what you're saying. I was looking at it from a, like, a social justice warrior being offended that thinking people were mocking trans people. Whereas you're looking at it from a bigot standpoint of, like, the bigot will be the one getting angry.
I'm looking at it from both directions, but no, you know, I see somebody purposefully, which would be, quite frankly, the SJWs before the bigots did, taking offense to it. This is also coming from the perspective that it absolutely fucking blew my mind that this happened to my own face. I thought it was something that only happened on Twitter, but no, I got cis white guide. The quintessential cis white guy thing to do happened to my face, and I was told, oh my gods, that I was blind to my own oppressions. I didn't think people actually did that. I thought that was a Twitter myth.
Oh, the stereotypical cis white guy thing, as in being white knighted by somebody who's more SJW holier than thou.
Uh-huh. I thought that shit happened on Twitter. It happened to my fucking face. You know what's funnier? Well, okay. In this case, to my face, it was in a Discord voice chat.
Okay.
What was funnier is that there was another trans woman in there. Who's Native American.
And Tony.
And also a black man. They were that white.
Wow.
It's like, Dude, you want to quit while you're ahead? No? Okay, okay, bye.
They just full sent that fucking stupidity.
You know what?
Honestly,
That's what that kind of person does, though, isn't it?
I wasn't sure if I should be offended or impressed. I'm
Yes.
still not.
Why not both .gif?
Both is good.
that GIF also. Okay, the little girl from the Why Not Both GIF and that GIF can team up on this one. Somebody needs to make a new GIF where that little girl who shrugs and says "Why not both" is standing in between the two guys from the what was that, Road to El Dorado? I think it's from.
Yeah.
The why
I
not
think so.
the both is good meme.
Yep.
Somebody needs to combine these two memes into one meme together.
Well, that was a really cool animation style.
I liked what I've seen from the GIF. I haven't seen the movie, but yeah.
Like how they designed things and the art style and everything. It's just, yeah, that was cool.
I should see that sometime. It looks like it's good. Yeah, that's. I don't know where you found this White Knight, Kai, but it sounds like you found an impressively high level one.
Oh shit, they were in my Discord for a minute. Just
For a
How
minute,
the fuck
they're
did you get
gone
in here?
now. I mean, of course they're gone now after pulling that shit, right?
well, I told them actually how it happened was interesting. It was like, I'm not going to get rid of you because I believe in discourse. I believe that we should be able to disagree pleasantly, right? But I did tell them that I did not believe that they would be happy. They're seeing as their initial attitude seemed to have been to listen with the intent to argue rather than listen with the intent to understand. And I did not think that they would be happy. And what I wanted for them was their happiness. And then they left. Not before trying to accuse me of making fun of their mental state, though. Just.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
I was about to say that you either pissed them off or they just took your advice. But your next statement after that made me think that they probably weren't taking your advice. And that they just left in a hissy fit. That sounds like this person has it. I was just gonna say, it sounds like this person has a bundle of pre-packed emotional baggage that they're dragging around with them.
Oh, it was something special. It was just absolutely beautiful.
I think they got
Also,
butthurt because they weren't told, oh yes, you are totally and completely right with no...
That too.
And it's like,
Also, I think I've confirmed your theory about the person farting rainbows having the rainbows dripping off of their cape, because somebody just ran past me who was dripping fire off of their cape in the same sort of pattern.
There was something else that this person said, and I'm going to have to watch your stream so I can see your facial reaction to this. Were you aware? And they said this with absolute certainty and could not be convinced otherwise, that China is a capitalist country?
I mean, the ironic thing is, as communist as they are, they do also love their business there.
They have definitely cribbed some notes from capitalism, but they are not a capitalist country.
Yeah,
there's a difference.
Government-wise, absolutely fucking not. But ironically, they do own way too much shit to be not capitalist in some senses. But no, government-wise, no, not at all.
They are They are a capitalistic communism.
Yes.
But the capitalism is only for like the absolute upper echelon. Like the
more than usual. More so than in the United States and such. Yes.
Which is not to say that we couldn't end up that way if we're not careful. That's why we need to start, regulating that bullshit.
I mean,
instead
you're
of
definitely
letting
getting closer and closer to it, for sure.
Yeah, but our the similarities between the United States and China is not because China copied us; it's because we copied them.
Yeah. I think the United States is maybe only a few years away from Emperor Musk. Scarily enough. Well, actually, no, not more likely Bezos. Actually,
Well, I kind of have a response for that.
that
The
wasn't me.
ironic part
Twitch, Twitch. That was not me.
No, the ironic part about that is that that's my AK, which is probably one of the most communist guns I have.
Yeah,
Oh, geez.
yeah.
The AK just sounds pretty, though. That's the only reason I did that.
It's true. Alright, I'm gonna log out of this game and find us somebody to raid.
Yay!
If you're still out there, Astrid, thank you for dropping by and bringing your lovely folks along. Tomorrow, let me see, let me get the end screen up here. Tomorrow we will be streaming 3 hours later than we did today because I have to do my episode of the Bearded Ramblings podcast with low energy videos. Tomorrow I will be trying out a game called Sky Lost, which I had intended to play a little while back and never actually got around to doing.
Yeah.
Looks like a Sky Island grapple hook exploration swinging around game. Looks fun. I'm not sure how long it is. Actually, I'm going to look that up now because I'm curious. If it's listed. Alright, howlongtobeat.com does not have an entry for it. So I have no idea how long this game is. We'll check it out tomorrow. It looks fun. Hopefully it actually is. And we'll see. Let's raid somebody.
Yay!
Let's see. Who is there? I got a lot of choices actually. Let's see.
I wonder if I would actually be giving Twitch and Amazon, doing Twitch and Amazon a favor, because at this point, Bezos is just taking their money. Doesn't actually oversee anything.
Which might be for the better in a way, if you think about it.
That's a joke. That's a dark joke, but that's a joke.
Oh, okay. I see who we have to raid.
Oh.
The raid option it's got to be. It has to be Random Bystander here today, because Random Bystander here is playing Cult of the Lamb, and that is a combination of facts that I cannot pass up on.
Sounds good to me.
That sounds like a lot of fun.
Indeed.
This game is very disturbing and creepy and adorable and cute at the same time, and that just seems like the perfect combination for our boisterous friend.
Yeah?
Alright, everybody. See you tomorrow for Grapple Hook Fun Times. Let's go see this weird, dark, cute cult.
Yay! Weird dark kilt.
You want to try that one again?
Weird dark cute cult time.
Nailed it.
Weird dark kilt. Weird dark kilt.
You have tongued correctly on the second attempt.
Jeez, it only takes me one time to tongue correctly, usually. Right, Snow?
That's
Okay, bye.
Bye!
Boy.
Resurrection and a raid! Thank you for playing Krendar's Adventures! First off, yeah, thank you for resurrecting somebody, and the raid. Also, hi, Cupcake Cora, hello! Yes, now they hop. We gotta pull this up. Busy milk can't eat the poop. resurrected immediately, and they have to be. We need to build. RuneScape was kind of nice. I hope you had fun. We are going to try. One of these demons from thank you for the hydrate. Man, this game is great. I love the Twitch integration so much. Speaking of, I have a follower soon. What? Yes. Bring me offering. Yay for demons. God, there's so much shit. You know, I wish they would harvest it for us as well, but we need to do a sermon. We do our sermon. Yeah, I love this game a lot. I hope you had a good time. Everyone go follow Krendar's adventure.